Godfather Part 2 is another excellent film in the Godfather trilogy. This movie has amazing acting, storytelling is on point, and a lot of people consider this film superior compared to the original. Francis Ford Coppola returns to direct this sequel and prequel to the original film. In this movie, it follows both the early life of Vito Corleone and, of course, the continuation of Michael Corleone, as he is the new Don of the Corleone family. And he's willing to do whatever it takes to protect his family. Plus, we find out all the backstory of Vito Corleone. I have to say, this film is pretty freaking awesome. It won 6 Oscar awards for Best Director, Best Supporting Actor Robert De Niro, Best Adapted Screenplay, and many others. This is such a highlight of the 1970s. This film is intriguing, and despite being 200 minutes long, it is well worth every single minute simply because the gangster genre is an interesting storytelling, and they did real well with this film. It was the rise of Vito and the fall of Michael, and you really gotta respect the filmmakers, everybody that worked on this film. Now, honestly, this film is awesome, and I can see why a lot of people consider it better than the original. It's more like a continuation more than a sequel from a lot of people's perspective. And I have to say that despite all that Michael Corleone goes through in this film, you can see that he's pretty much losing it. And what I mean by that is that he does a lot of careless mistakes, and his anger, it gets the best of him, and everything is going down in this amazing film. I really like to think that despite this being one of the greatest sequels ever be made, it is the performance of Al Pacino. Seriously, Michael Corleone. He is cold, he's ruthless, and, he's calculating. And this is a gangster film that I've really enjoyed over the years. Seriously, Robert De Niro obviously deserved that Oscar. His performance as Vito Corleone is one of the best aspects of this film. I mean, Vito is a tragic character when you look at it at the end of the day. I mean, his people that he loved passed early in his life. And then he grows up to be this big-time crime mafia boss. And it's not really his fault. And then you have the complete opposite of Michael Corleone, who thrives in it, who wants this. And it's his vengeance that wants him, to take him to the top. And it's like kind of his downfall in a sense. If anything, I would recommend this film for people out there that's never seen this movie, because this is certainly a iconic film. I'm giving this film a 9 out of 10. This is honestly one of the best sequels I've seen to a movie trilogy ever. Seriously, everything from the acting performances of Robert De Niro and Al Pacino to the story, to the screenplay, to the music. It is a film that you remember for a very long time. This is a film I highly enjoyed. And it is a film that is iconic for what it is. And that's my review of The Godfather Part 2. Okay, leave your comments down below in this session and let me know what you think about this film. Do you agree it's one of the greatest sequels that's ever been in a movie trilogy? Alright, up next is my review of Part 3. Alright, this is Film Guy 172 saying, peace out.